The museums throughout Washington, but all over the country, are essentially the last remaining segment of woke. The Smithsonian is out of control, where everything discussed is how horrible our country is, how bad slavery was, and how unaccomplished the downtrodden have been. Nothing about success, nothing about brightness, nothing about the future. We are not going to allow this to happen, and I have instructed my attorneys to go through the museums and start the exact same process that has been done with colleges and universities, where tremendous progress has been made. This country cannot be woke, because woke is broke. We have the hottest country in the world, and we want people to talk about it, including in our museums. In museums, are America's museums about truth or about politics? Let's break down Trump's latest salvo at the Smithsonian and why it's raising alarm bells for history lovers and doctors of culture alike. The Smithsonian, founded in 1846, isn't just any museum. It's the world's largest museum, research and educational complex. It houses over 157 million objects, spans 21 museums, a zoo, libraries, and reaches over 30 million visitors annually, mostly for free. It operates as a trust instrumentality. That means it's independent, but with 2/3 of its roughly $1.25 billion annual budget dependent on federal appropriations. On August 19, 2025, Trump posted that museums are the last remaining segment of woke. He blasted the Smithsonian as out of control because, he said, it talks too much about how America has suffered and not enough about its successes and future. He's directed his attorneys to audit museum content just like colleges and universities underwent. A March executive order titled Restoring Truth and Sanity to American History, signed March 31, 2025, already directs Vice President J.D. Vance to help remove improper race-centered ideology from museums. 8 major Smithsonian museums are now under review, with exhibit language and digital content to be aligned with patriotic themes. Changes are expected within 120 days. This isn't just museums. It's a battle over how we remember Black history, civil rights, and the impact of slavery. Or don't. Critics warn this politicizes history, blurs the line between truth and ideology, and chips away at institutional independence. Artist Amy Sherald even pulled her impactful trans Statue of Liberty painting from the National Portrait Gallery after disputes over its display, another flashpoint in this culture war. Institutional autonomy versus control. Museums are stewards of truth, not platforms for political narratives. What happens when funding becomes leverage over content? Historical integrity versus national branding. Does celebrating triumphs justify downplaying failures? Real history is complicated. Public trust and civic education. These exhibits shape how future generations understand America. Removing difficult truths risks creating a sanitized past and a misinformed public. Should national museums reflect the full story, even the ugly parts, or should they mirror the bright side of America? Would you visit a museum if its narratives felt curated for politics? Let me know below. Curious to see where you stand.